Hi, my name is Aaliyah, and I am here to talk to you about finishing up week one of me trying to do the Artist Way. This was a very interesting experience. I'm still going to continue, so I don't think I'm giving up. But yeah, no, I'm continuing on with it. I got through week one. I did all of the assignments. I think the hardest assignment for me was affirmations and the artist date. Affirmations were hard because I'm very negative, and I have to fight those thoughts every day. So it took a lot to write those down and to kind of tell myself those affirmations every day. We had a few tasks that we had to do in the book. It's like, I think it was 10 tasks. Yeah, it was 10 tasks. One was to take yourself on an artist date for number 2. And I did that. I went to Black Market Philly in LA, and I got to see one of my favorite new singers and rappers, artist named Doechii. If I figure it out, I will figure it out, and I will edit it into this video at the end, like some of the clips from it. That was really cool. I didn't get close enough to the stage to see her, but I still forced myself to stay and to go around at the venues. Of course, I wore my mask, and I went to this event because it was outside, so I was a little more comfortable going outside. That was definitely something I needed to do if I was going to go and be surrounded by people. That was an experience because I spent the whole day talking myself out of it. I even had to call my mom and be like, hey, should I go to this? Because getting there is going to be expensive. And I was just giving myself reasons. And she's like, no, go to it. So I went and I enjoyed myself. So I'll do something else next week. It'll probably be something a little more affordable, something closer to home. Then I had to list, I had to time travel. That's number 3 in the book, and it says you list 3 old enemies of your creative self-worth. And I did that. I won't say who they are, but I did that, and it just made me realize that I have been holding on to feelings from those situations, and most of those situations weren't in my control, and a few of them happened when I was really young, like when I was in my teenage years. So it was nice to write that down and to write how I felt about it and to write about how it still affected me now. Number 4 was to write out a horror story from your Monster Hall of Fame. And I did that, and got a little sad because it was something that affected my music career, and it affected the way I work with people in this industry because of lack of trust. But I'm proud of myself that I still continued working after that happened. I did write a letter to the editor in my defense. That's number 5. And most of my defenses were the fact that I was young and that I was put in situations that I could not control, but I still came out on top in the end. I listed 3 of my old-time champions, and one of them was my chorus teacher, who is still a champion. She's always rooted for me and cheered me on and believed in me, and I'm so glad about that I have her in my life still. So I won't list the other people. I'm keeping some things to myself. Number 7 was write out 1 happy piece of encouragement, and I did. I wrote out a thank you letter to myself and my mentor, and that was really freeing to know that I have made some achievements that that person set for me or told me that I would do when I was younger. The imaginary lives was really funny because they were all like very secluded positions. Like one of them was like owning a bookstore, and the other one was like being a novel writer, which I still want to do one day. So I do see myself doing those, even though they were imaginary positions. I see myself doing those at some point in my life, because I enjoy books. I enjoy going to bookstores. I enjoy writing fictional stories. I enjoy writing songs. I enjoy just writing in general. So even though it's an imaginary position, that's something I would like to do. Okay, now I'm on number 9. Number 9 was the affirmations, which I spoke about earlier in the video, so I won't do that again. And number 10 was take myself on an artist walk. I do that very often, so I just continued on with my regular walking that I do because I really enjoy walking. I walk for about 5 miles a day if I can, and that was really nice to do. I just listened to music. I listened to like Willow Smith's album. I listened to Doechie's new album. And I just let myself enjoy the walk. This week is going to be week 2, and week 2 seems like it's going to be a lot more intense because it's asking you to confront people that are currently in your life, not necessarily confront them. One of the tasks is affirmative reading. I gotta read every day and morning, at night, which I don't think is a problem because I read a lot. But I'm gonna read the basic principles from this book to myself. Then I have to write about where my time goes. That's gonna be intense. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't try to cater my time to that and just be realistic about it. And number 3 is list 20 things that I enjoy doing. I could do that, and then maybe I'll try to put those things in my weekly artist date. And then number 4 is write a list from the things that I've avoided that could be this week's goal. And that's gonna be a long list because I am a professional avoider. And then 5 is dip into week 1 and read the affirmations note again. Number 6 is return to the imaginary lives and add 5 more lives. Number 7 is draw a circle, divide it into pieces of a pie, and label one spirituality and another exercise. And I'll do that. But yeah, you see, I'm still in the book, and I'll come back next week and I'll talk about week 2. But I just wanted to give an update on how week 1 went. Fun like afterthought. I went fully in and I got like the artist workbook too. So clearly, once I get really involved into something, I get super involved into it. I also got the journal, which is on my desk. I don't know why I brought it over here, didn't bring it over here. But I'm glad you're following along with me. Sorry that this video is longer than I expected it to be. And stay tuned after the video to see some clips of me at my artist date. Thank you for watching. Da, 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 louder.
Just to get a DM from his wifey. I was so confused. What should don't she do? She